like containers. So everything you design will be inside your frame. So yeah, when I click on the frame tool, I'll have different options here. So yeah, I have tablets. Maybe if I'm designing something for a tablet, iPad mini, iPad Pro 11, whatever, or if I'm designing something for a desktop like a software, I can use any of these. Or if I'm designing something for an Apple wristwatch, or if I'm designing something for my social media page, so I can click on this Facebook cover. If I want to change my Facebook, and so it gives me the exact width and height a normal Facebook cover photo will have, or whatever. Yep. So here on frame, I'll click on. So I'm designing a simple web page, and this is what I want every one of you to do. So I'll get the width and height of this frame. So it has a width of 700 and then a height of 738. The width is 700. So I'm giving a property to my design here in the design panel or tab. And then yes, the height of 700 and when I change it 738. Yeah, so we have the correct height. Yeah, and so yes, here on the layer panel or tab, I can rename what will I give this? Okay, I have web page 1 there, so web page 2. Yeah, so yeah, so on this web page I have here a logo here. So what I'm sure you've gotten like an understanding of what this web page is about. So you can purchase, yes, I said shop your favorite dress and accessories here, but we have more than dresses here. And then there's nothing like a dress here. Okay, but anyways, you can just style yours anyhow you want. You can make it a shopping site or anything. Just be creative. And so yes, this is a logo. But first, I'm going to use my rectangle tool. Yes, and then yes, one of the properties I can give to my rectangle tool is color. Yeah, so on Figma you have the color palette. Here in the color picker you can choose any color you want, and Figma has done an excellent job by helping to add any color you use in by helping to add any color you use to your color library. So this is your color library down here. You can what I have here is the document colors. That's the colors we are using right now for our document. And so I have other color styles, like my theme color, but we are not going to use any of these. So let's go back here to the document color library. And so yes, you can use the color picker to pick any color of your choice. So I'm going to use this color again. Yep. So and then you can zoom in. That is 100. Zoom to, let me use 65 into 65. Okay. So yes, we have a logo here, and then it's just a simple logo. Let's go. So what I did was to use the rectangle tool. So I had this, and then just Control D to duplicate, and then I'm shifting this, then I reduce the height of my second rectangle. What I also did was to tap on this and then hold shift on your keyboard, shift to select items. You use shift and then you tap on the different items or elements you want to style. So I'm going to give them a radius of 50. Yes, and then I'll reduce the sides, this side, and bring them down here. Still have to reduce the size. Okay, then taking them down, and yes, I have to change the color to white later. Yes, so this is a simple logo, a very simple logo. It doesn't look exactly like that, but it's okay. And so yes, we have to group these elements. To do that, you tap on one and then hold shift, and then Ctrl G to group elements. And so I can name this a logo. So yes, I just press T on my keyboard and then I can write the text. So okay, just T and then you drag. So I have here, I can have here shop. Okay, let me just use what I had here. Okay, yep. So yeah, the font I use here is Monstrat, and so yes, about text variations, I'm going to use extra bold my text here. Then the size, I gave these the size of 27, so I'll do same here, 27. Okay, and then just moving this will be simple for you to do. Yeah, and so yes, the color, I can't use black on yellow, can I? Ew. So I'll change the color to white. Yeah, and still tap T on my keyboard. I want you to notice some certain things here. If you went through the principle of design, the link I sent, you did yourself a very I don't know what to say, but you did very well. Or you did yourself a great favor to go through that. So shop and pay less. Get them delivered at your doorstep. Now I'm very sure you had this in mind to reduce the font. So I'm going to use 12 here and then change it to regular. And then of course the color can't be black. Yeah. So you can see the red line. It helps you align your elements properly. Okay, so yes, to create this search bar, right, simple, just draw one here with the rectangle. So yes, so I'm going to shift everything up a bit. And just tap on my rectangle. Let me the height, so this is 320. So I'm going to resize my logo. Take this up a bit again. Take this up a bit again. And yes, this is okay. Now I'm going to duplicate this, Ctrl D, don't forget. And then I'll change the color and I'll change this too. So we have white and something that looks like red. Okay, yes, so I have a text there to help my users know that this is the search bar. Just T on my keyboard, and then I have search. And then I'm going to change the text color. It's not too deep. Just like this, just like the text is disabled, and just like a placeholder text. Yes, this is a placeholder text. And then I'm going to change the border radius of my search bar. So here, for the corner radius of my search bar, I can make it have independent corners. So yes, so for the first corner radius, this for the top left, like this other parts of my corner radius. So you have 4 different parts, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I'm just working on these 2 here because this is what is showing. This other n isn't showing, so I'm going to give it a corner radius of 5. And then the other 2, 5. Same with this other one. So I'm just going to give this the end here a corner radius. So this side I can't, if I give all a corner radius of 5, and look at how it will look like. It's not fine, and it's not it's not fine, it's just not fine. So they have to have independent corner radius. So 5, oh sorry, 5, and 5. Still making mistakes. 5, 5, yeah. So yes, my search icon. Where I got my search icon, I have my icon folder here. Take time to load. Yes, I have my icon folder here. I have icons and ever icons, so I just get my icons from here. So I have one open already, ever icons. I'm going to share it with you guys. But fontsawesome.com is a very good site to get icons, free icons. Yes, so most developers use that, use icons from there. This is taking time to load. So this, I'm just going to do this. I'll share the link to get icons with you guys on the group. So to be fast, I'll just do Ctrl C, that is to copy, and then Ctrl V, paste here. So this way pasted, and yes, it's in the center of my search bar. So this is like a button. So when the user types whatever dress he or she is searching for or bag, and then clicks here, so whatever I search for, just like Google, the results will just pop out here, pop out down here. So yeah, now the next thing we are going to do is to add a navigation bar. So we have home, about, and shop. We are going to add that here. So T again on my desktop. See the line, and then here's the first thing we have over here. Make it bold. So this is the home page. Make it bold. And then I gave this one size of 14. We have 14. So what I'll do now, Ctrl D, duplicate. So I'll duplicate this, Ctrl D again. So just for me to change this home, about, by just tapping on it, about, and then you have shop. So we are currently designing the home page, and so these two, about and shop, should not be bold, since this is not just regular or medium. Let's use medium. Okay, yes. And then let's not forget, you can't use black on a yellow background. So yes, we have this, and then we can group these elements. Remember, shift and then you select all, and then Ctrl G. Drag, I'm just dragging, space. Okay, yeah. So now the next thing is the image. Where I got this image, some of you must have heard about Unsplash. So Unsplash is a platform to get free images for your project. So I already have an image for my design. Yes, I downloaded one from Unsplash. This. So I'll just drag it here. Just pick and drop. Pick and drop. Delete. Bye bye. Okay. So this image, it's big. It's big. So over here I can give it. Yes, I can change the size. Let me use 150. I'm going to resize it later. So we can have her here, and she's a model. She's a model for our site. So yes, I'm going to use a plugin to remove the background, to remove our background image. So a plugin is also known as an extension. It helps you add some functions or features to a particular software. So for this case, so the software we are using here is Figma. So we are using a plugin here. So a plugin helps us add features or functions to a particular software without changing the software itself. So a plugin is an extension that is installed on a software to enhance its capabilities. So I'm going to right click on this image, and then here I have plugins. So I have different plugins. I have brand fetch to help me get logos for different brands. I have charts if I'm creating a chart, maybe for a banking app. I have content reel. It helps me develop like it just creates names for me, real names, real names, real names of people. I have Iconify to get icons. I have a map maker to generate map. Yes, Google Map, something like Google Map. And then this is what we want. I have Unsplash plugin too. I have Super Tidy to help me reorder my design, and then I have remove background. So before you can use remove background plugin, you have to create an account with them. So now to get a plugin, go back to your dashboard, and then yes, you have your plugins. So you click on this and then browse all plugins. And then when this is taking time to open, so when this opens, you see a search icon, and then you can search for a particular plugin you've heard about and you want to use here. Yep, so this is it. Yes, so this is the search bar. So I have Unsplash, I have Iconify. So any plugin you want to use, you can search for them here and then install it. So let's go back to our design. So yes, before you can use, after installing the remove background plugin, you have to create an account on their site, and then after that you set their to do that. Yes, you click on set API key. I've already done. Okay, yes. So this what they'll show. So you click on the link, you go to their website, and after that you click over here to set your API key. So this is my API key. Then I'm going to right click on this image, still go back to remove background, and then I'll click on run. So let's see what happens. So it's running down here. Yay! So our girl doesn't have a background again, and then yep, so this is what we can do. I'm going to resize this image. spatula. Shift a bit. Now you see she's blocking a navbar where we have our home, about, and shop. She's blocking everything. So this is what I'm going to do. Let her come down here first. So I'm going to, yes, I've already grouped this. But Control Z. Since I've grouped that, I thought I didn't. So this is what I'm going to do. Click on home. Yes. And then right click. So I'm going to bring them to front. Click on bring forward. You didn't work. Oh, why didn't that work? Because this image is not inside a frame web. So all your design, if you're working on a design that is supposed to be, your design should be in your frame. So we are going to push it down here. So none of your design should be outside your frame, should be in your frame. So now that we've done that, see how she just went back without wahala. So we can now see our home, about, and shop. So I have to make this bold. So rather than changing the font size, we use different variations. So we can use semi-bold for them. And then for our home, yes, we have bold. Okay, so this is okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So we're done with that. So down there you can build the products. Like what I have here. So still the rectangle tool, very powerful tool. So I'll click on that. And yeah. To my rectangle. Can make it. And take it up a bit. So I have this, and then I'll change the background color. Use my eyedropper or my color picker. Yes. And then the radius or the corner radius. Use the corner radius of 10. So the next thing is the price tag. So this is my price tag over here. I still use the rectangle too. So what I'm going to do now is to change the color again. You see consistency with our colors. And then here's the price. Just T. So just give this a price of 4,000 naira. Yes, change the color from black to white. And then remember, our text is to be in the center of our button. Place your text in the center of your button. And yeah, we are going to give this an independent corner radius. So bottom right we have 5. Yeah, 5. Yeah. The price tag of 4,000 naira. Then this is okay. Yeah, so the back, how I got the back from Unsplash, still from Unsplash. So here's my back. Just going to move it down here. And then I'll give it a width of 100. Constraint. I'll drag it up here. I'm still going to resize it. So now I'll do the same thing. Where's my plugin? To remove background, run. Oh, that is running my text. So what's this? This is an handbag. Or a handbag, I mean, sorry. And so this handbag cost 4,000 naira. Can you imagine? Okay. Medium. Take it down a bit. Can increase the font to 15, the font size to 15. I mean, let me see this. Okay, I have 15 here. So yes. So I'm not going to start designing everything like I did here. So this is what I'll simply do. I'm going to tap on this, hold shift this. Okay, before I do that, let me group my price tag. So I'm going to tap on the rectangle and then my 4,000 naira, then Ctrl G. So I can group these two and back, then Ctrl D, duplicate. I'm duplicating these. Yeah. So now the next thing we are going to have, the next handle. Then you have to shift this. Can have Ctrl Z. So because I didn't group this, see what happened. Shift and then shift. So because I didn't group this, see, I shifted away to leave other elements. So Ctrl Z. So I have to group these elements so that they'll be together. Shift and then Ctrl G. Shift, tap, Ctrl G. So now I can tap on this, and then move. So everything goes together. So this is just to show you how to use the different tools in Figma. Ctrl D, Okay, can do that later. So yes, the background color must be same with these other ones. Consistency. Corner radius, the same thing. Consistency. Yeah. So we have a school back here. So you know how to remove the background, Ctrl C, of an image using remove BG plugin. So I'll just do Ctrl V here, copy and paste this. Then the price tag, I can on this group, I can tap on this group, Ctrl C, then Ctrl V. So I have to arrange this again so it aligns properly. Yes. Can get this text from here. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So you rename it in your own design. So I'll just duplicate them. I'll just group and duplicate. So when you're grouping them, so make sure that they have, like, you've already given it or given them their own name or put their own image, not the same image like what I'm doing here, just like this, before you can group them. So I'll tap on this and then hold shift, tap shift, can just come here, tap on handbag, tap on school bag, tap on rectangle, tap on price tag, and then Ctrl G. So now Ctrl D, can duplicate and then take it down. So like the user will be scrolling, the user is scrolling down, he can see other items, other products you have. And then this, Ctrl D, move it this way. Now the space is not enough. What do? Ungroup this and work on the rectangle. So I think the width of this rectangle is occupying the space I want. This a little, and then I can group them back again. Let me see if it works. Fine. Shift, 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 tap and group. Move a little, move a little. Ungroup. So tap on the rectangle. Shift, move a little. See the red line. UK. Okay. And yes, this, and then just Ctrl D, and then take it down. I'm using the arrows on my keyboard. Can do same. So yeah, this is what I'll do. I'm selecting all the elements or items here. Okay, I didn't group these people after I'm grouping them. Ctrl G. So I'm selecting everything. To have equal space. I'm going to show you how to use grids in Figma in our next design class, and I pray I have a good network so everybody can work together with me.